everybody, it's Shrewboy313 and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald Randomizer. In the last episode, we arrived here in Morville City, and in this episode, we will be doing a little more exploring and possibly even taking on the gym. But before we get started, I'd just like to mention that I've added a new member to the team in the form of Gwen, our Houndoom. Considering the next gym that's coming up, I figured I'd better do something or get something that might actually be useful, considering what I have at the moment isn't exactly very useful. And for when I caught her, she was level 12, so I battled the trainers off on the routes to the east and the west. I only battled the trainers but didn't collect any of the items, so yeah, that's it. But before we... well, so... words fail me once again. But I believe we should begin by heading into here. Well, what have we here? A most energetic customer. Me, you may call me Rydell. I'm the owner of this cycle shop. Your running shoes, they're awfully filthy. Did you come from far away? I assume so. You're saying you came all the way from Little Roots? My goodness, that's ridiculously far. If you had one of my bags, you could go anywhere easily while feeling the gentle caress of the wind. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bike. Oh, wait a second, I forgot to tell you there are two bikes. They are the Mac bike and the Acro bike. The Mac bike is, essentially, it's the bike that goes fast and helps you get over, certain areas, and the Acro bike is a slower bike, but again it also helps you get over other areas. For now I'll just be going with the Acro bike because it's just easier to control. And now that we have that, if you get the urge to switch bikes, yeah, you can talk to that guy whenever you want and just switch between the two bikes. So let's just register that because I honestly don't think select was ever used for anything else. But if you head down here into this house, we can talk to this man. Woohoo! I hear people call me the Rock Smash guy, but I find that sort of degrading. I think I deserve a bit more respect. Maybe the Rock Smash dude. Woohoo! Anyways, your Pokemon look pretty strong. I like that. Here, take this HM. And yes, if you talk to this guy, you get HM06, which, if you hadn't guessed already, it is Rock Smash, which, as he's explaining now, helps you destroy large boulders that are in your way, but since we don't have the necessary gym badge, we aren't able to use it outside of battle, so just like to see, can any of my Pokemon learn it? I was sort of hoping Totodile could. Maybe I'll do some off-screen training and then hope that the evolutions are able, but for now, I suggest we do a little bit more exploring into Morville City. Okay. And what have we here? If you see outside the gym, what looks like Wally. Aw, Uncle, please. I want to challenge this gym and see how much better I've become. Please, may I please? Now, hold on, Wally. Since you started living with Pokemon, you have grown quite a lot stronger. But you don't think you're pushing it too suddenly? Eh? That doesn't sound right. Pushing it too suddenly? Oh no. Don't you think it... no. I don't know. That's just melted in my brain. I'm not pushing it. If I combine forces with routes, we can beat anyone. Oh, hi Matthew. I've gotten a lot stronger since we met. Well, obviously you actually have a Pokemon now that I'm hoping is better than the level 5 routes. I want you and my uncle to understand that. Will you please have a battle with me? And so, yeah, we may as well. Thank you. Okay. And yes, we are after meeting him and helping him catch a Pokemon back in Petalburg City, we finally face off in a battle against Wally. His first and only Pokemon is a Ralts level 16 with the ability Synchronize. It knows the moves Growl, Confusion, Double Team and Teleport. So basically, if you have any Dark type Pokemon, like we do, Gwen right here, he can do nothing. He cannot touch us basically, and all he can do pretty much is essentially Double Team and Growl, so that he can hope that our attacks miss, Just like that. Honest, there we go. I was about to say I'll speed up through it because I thought it was going to miss about 7 times. And Amanda levels up to 26. I lost. His eyes are off centre. Uncle, I'll go back to Verdanturf. Thank you. Being a trainer's tough, isn't it? It's not just enough that you have to have Pokemon and make them battle. That isn't what being a real trainer's about. Wally, there's no need to be so down on yourself. Why? What's keeping you from becoming stronger and stronger? Come on, let's go home. Everyone's waiting for you. Matthew, it just dawned on me that you must be the trainer who kept an eye out for Wally when he caught his Pokemon. Why don't you visit us in Verdanturf sometime? I'm sure Wally would enjoy it. I think we just might do that after we have challenged this gym, but look right here, we have Scott again. I was watching that match. You're friends with that boy Wally, aren't you? But you didn't hold anything back and beat him impressively. Yeah, that's what a real battle's about. I idolize trainers like that. I'll be cheering for you. And for some reason I've decided to give him a creeper voice now. But I believe now, the Morville City Gym, Leader Wattson, the cheerfully electrifying man, we should head inside. Alright, I missed talking to you in the last gym, but what do you have to say here? Hey, how's it going, champion-bound Matthew? It's going good, thank you for asking. Wattson, the leader of the Morville Gym, uses electric-type Pokemon. If you challenge him with water-type Pokemon, he'll zap them. Bzzzt. And he's put switch control doors all over the gym. Eccentric. Hey, go for it. As you can see, honestly, there are a few trainers and various switches on the floor and various electrified gates. You can honestly get to Wattson just by battling this trainer here, which I will do now. But to say it's the electric type gym, is this team isn't exactly, you know, the most electric, a normal and poison type. But right, that's them down. But like I was saying, you really only need to battle this guy because you can step on this switch. That changes those gates. Then you can just wander around here. And ta-da, you are here. But I'm going to be right back and quickly battle the other two battles off screen, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back, and after battling those trainers and healing up, I decided that I'd give my entire team cherry berries to hold, considering this is the electric type gym and I don't trust electric types that probably have static for the ability. But let us go. I've given up my plans to convert the city, I have, and so I put my time into making door traps in my gym. Oh, now what are you doing here? What's that, you say you've gotten past all my rigged doors? Ha ha ha! Now that is amusing. Then I, Wattson, the leader of the Morville Gym, shall electrify you. And, just like usual, I will be going over each member of his team as he sends them out. He is literally the happiest bunch of pixels I've ever seen. And then Brendan just gives 0 of the craps. But yes, starting out, he has a level 20 Voltorb with soundproof for the ability. Knows the moves Rollout, Spark, Self-Destruct, and Shockwave. Yes, Voltorb is a pretty fast Pokemon, and I know you may think it's a bit weird starting out with Amanda, but I do have my reasons for this. But hopefully, one Water Pulse should deal with it nice and easily. And of course it doesn't. But since it's confused, he'll at least get his healing items used out of the way on what should be his weakest team member. Right, hopefully if we can get it to hit itself... No. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Well, at least we managed to hold on. His second Pokemon, Electrike, level 20, with the ability Static and knows the moves Quick Attack, Leer, Howl, and Shockwave. Again, basically the same, but almost, I say the same, almost the same as, what do you call it, Voltorb. Except if you hit it with physical moves, there is a 30% chance that your Pokemon will get paralyzed. I forgot the word briefly there for a moment. But again, hopefully we should be able to take it out with one Water Pulse. Good, I'm happy that that's done, and we even get the level up. And this Magneton is precisely why I decided I should add Gwen to the team. Magneton, Steel Electric type, and when it gets released, level 22 with the ability Magnet Pull, knows the move Supersonic Thunder Wave. Apparently I've written down Howl, which I doubt is correct, and Shockwave. But yeah, this is precisely why I wanted to add the Houndoom to our team, is so that we actually have something that can stand up against it. And here's the annoying Thunder Wave, which is precisely why I gave all of my Pokemon the Cherry Berries in just this case. And with just 2 Embers, he's done. I say he, but it's just a bunch of magnets. They have no genders, only poles. And his final Pokemon, and probably most difficult to deal with, is, as you saw there, Manectric. And I'm just going to switch into Beryl for this because I don't have any particular strategies, but anywho, level 24, static for the ability, and Citrus Berry is the hold item. Knows the moves Quick Attack, Thunder Wave, Howl, and Shockwave. So, pretty much the same as Electrike, just a bigger beefed up version. So pretty much, yeah. I'm going to start off with a Curse here because I don't exactly know what it's going to do. Don't honestly quite understand the Howl, since all that would do would power up Quick Attack, and since Bayonet's a Ghost type, that's really not going to do much good. But yeah, I'll just start off with a Curse so I can just get that gradual damage on it. And then I just realised I could have gone for Knockoff to get rid of that Citrus Berry. But he goes for the Thunder Wave, and luckily our Cherry Berry gets rid of the paralysis. Alright, let's see how much this does. Takes it down to yellow, and yeah, just like I thought, gets it to use the Citrus Berry. Probably would have been a better idea to use the Knockoff, but what's done is done, and I can't help it anymore. I think I'll probably just go for the Nightshade. Yeah, this shouldn't be too much trouble, considering honestly the only thing that this Manectric can do would be Thunder Wave or that Shockwave. But, so you don't have to get annoyed by those bells too much longer, we have defeated Wattson. Haha, fine, I lost. You ended up giving me a thrill, so take this badge. Get $2,400 for winning. And the Dynamo badge. Dun, dun. And as a result, Pokemon can now use Rock Smash outside of battle, and it'll make the Pokemon faster too. Now this is something I just want to quickly mention. When you win a badge and it mentions making them faster or something, I never actually know, does it actually increase the stats of your Pokemon? That's something I'd honestly like to know. But anyway, for beating Wattson we get TM34, which is Shockwave. Which is honestly that move he kept using on us. It has a base power of 60, and it's one of those moves like Aerial Ace and Swift that never misses. And now we've defeated him and registered him in our Pokénav. He switched off all the gates and allowing us to leave. And I'm going to leave it here for this episode. Thank you for anyone who watched, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Yeah.